evening and welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, this pang, this desire to dilute the terror attack in Parliament is getting blown to smithereens, and I am so happy about it. Ladies and gentlemen, minute after minute, details of the scale, the massive scale of this terrorist plot executed in Parliament is unraveling. NGO operator mastermind, Lalit Jha is singing away in custody. Lalit Jha, the NGO operator mastermind, took phones and burnt them to destroy the evidence. He ran away, went absconding after he dropped his terror associates to Parliament. Then he changed the car and went straight to Rajasthan. The Delhi police on his heels. He ducked location to location like a trained terrorist. But now this terrorist is in custody, under lockup. The NGO associates of this NGO operator mastermind must be so scared because he's singing the plot away. There were no dissenters, ladies and gentlemen. Feeble, disgruntled anti-Modi subjects. No stray and lone wolf operators. These people came with a plot and an intent to carry out an act of terrorism, to terrorize. They are saying that they wanted to terrorize the MPs in Parliament. And after creating this act of terrorism, negotiate through anarchic means so that the elected government of India gives in to their anarchist and terrorist demands. These are not NGO operators, ladies and gentlemen. The NGO thing is only a charade for these kinds of people. The plot was to use this terrorist attack in Parliament to cause unrest across India. As per what our sources are telling us, the investigation is now shifting to perhaps global terror operatives. Ladies and gentlemen, what is shattering as an Indian tonight is our immunity, our tolerance to this activist, tukde activist gang. How long will we tolerate these people? These urban Naxals, Maoist supporters, tukde, NGO operator, terrorist mastermind gangs operating under NGOs' mystical funding and foreign hands, these sellouts. The same lobby is now prattling on about how the terrorists in Parliament were disgruntled, ordinary young Indians. They are trying to spin this act of terrorism as an affirmation of disenchantment of the electorate vis-a-vis the Modi government. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't think the timing is adding up. After all, when did this terrorist attack happen in Parliament? It all happened after a grand election flop show by the cheerleaders of the NGO gang. I'm not making insinuations tonight. I'm squarely saying it's time for final action against this NGO activist gang. These people want us to believe they are working in public good, but they have directly or indirectly carried out an attack on the greatest symbol of Indian democracy. How long will we be subtle about it? The overt, the covert, the underground, overground, partly overground workers. What's going on here? You're either for the country or against it. Therefore, once again, I would like to repeat that what happened in Parliament, the people who did it, these are not ordinary disgruntled idiots. These are people who wanted to deliberately create an atmosphere of terror in the country. We must no longer be tolerant with these kind of elements, these specific kind of elements. Debate number 1 tonight has this activist gang pushed it too far with the biggest security breach. That's debate number 1 this evening. And debate number 2, the SSR case is moving very, very fast because the SIT has begun the investigation in the Disha Salian case. No stopping the truth behind her death now. That's at 10, and at 10:30, the BJP puts out a video of Uddhav faction leader partying with Dawood Ibrahim said, Uddhav Thackeray, why are you quiet about it, Uddhav Ji? That's debate number 3. And here are the headlines this Friday evening on the Debate Tonight.